Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Campbell's Convoy. Playing today's pointing on the left, we've got WordBearers Borgor. With US forces gone for spec ops straight away. Ziggity has gone for Airborne. Getting some Pathfinders going. So they're coming back to reinforce the 4th model. On the right hand side, we've got StephennJF. With Wehrmacht to his Terror, Luftwaffe and Mechanized, and Kano with DAC, Panzerjager Command. The rankings are Kano 140, Stephen 66, WordBearers is 100, and Ziggity is 180. So, able to cap while constructing here by using 2 squads. Often, you know, this fuel point seems to attract the most combat on this map. So you can get some defenses down. Help the inevitable fight. Can go a long way. Scout can be chased off the edge of the map. He's kind of in a rough spot here. Don't really like their cover positions. They're getting chewed up by the machine gun. Guys doing their best, but they are outgunned. And of course, with Pathfinders on the field, you have to worry about your machine gun positioning as the Wehrmacht player as well. Quite easy for them to use their long line of sight to avoid your MG42. Speaking of machine guns though, this one from Ziggity, maybe a little bit slow setting up. Decides to jump into the light cover. Oh! Oh boy, Kano loses 250. Some anti-tank grenades. They're baiting the pyros into the machine gun. The machine gun probably could have just stayed set up. Looks like the Pathfinder's trying to get onto this side. But there's a machine gun coming in. The Pathfinder's dropping down. They do survive though, but Axis is still in control of the fuel, which is what they're most worried about. Okay, so Kano rebuilding his 250. Paratroopers dropping down, but with a reposition on the machine gun, Stephen's holding that pretty easily. Like a grenade was dodged there by Kano. And Ruffman's staying in that fight for too long. Like, once you start getting that badly outnumbered, yeah, that was just really bad. Once you start getting that badly outnumbered, you know, what are you hoping? You're operating at like less than half capacity. That's still 100%. Just a recipe to drain manpower. Stephen trying to hold on here. Slightly missed the mark with that grenade, but still got the job done on the decrew, maybe thanks to the grenade buff, and now merging into the machine gun. But the Allies did get a decap going here at the very least. Kano coming into the retreat path though, a couple riflemen really low. Ouch. WordBearers wasn't expecting that flank. And it costs him one of his squads. So he is down to just 1 rifle now. Going for the Pack Howie Weasel. Well, that was a great hit from Pack Howie. Still seems to do a pretty good job hitting these guys that are moving around. Looks like some 250 healing in effect right here for Kano. Half track for Ziggity, but it's a little bit late. Could already be on the field by now.
Initiating research.
Sharpen up those timings. Looks like it's going to be a heavy barrels quad. Definitely a powerful option, but you know, everything's about timings, and timing on this is slightly off. Paratroopers need to jump into some of this light cover. Machine gunner tracks the pack out. He has to retreat. Looks like they don't have any shared healing out the back. Meanwhile, Kano's loading up with the 250 train with the grenade launchers. Let's see what they can do. Oh, he went for bolster P-Greens though, not combat half-tracks. So you didn't really think, you know, if you're playing with the grenade launchers, you probably should be getting combat half-tracks. This makes these so much more durable. Only has 2 P-Greens to benefit from bolster as well. Oh, and these are bugged at the moment as well, aren't they? Ah, I forgot about that. Idiot, getting wipes.
We can deploy a forward repair station when needed, Commander.
Oh, that sucks for Kano. Forgot about that. Oh man, this sucks. Feels like that's a big part of his build and strategy here, but it's not working. So the Axis under quite a lot of pressure here. Ordinarily they'd be lobbing grenades and these units would not be able to sit here and cover, but it ain't working. Tragic. So it's the end of the quad. Pretty quick reactions on to hold fire though, and disappears. Alright. Good reaction times from Ziggity. Oh, that pack howitzer though. Wow. Huge damage. Stephen able to just hang in here. Oh, looks like Stephen's
We've lost control of a sector.
Pioneers, awaiting orders.
gone for interrogate, so we'll swap over to his view so he can see when he's got sight of the enemies. Reclaims machine gun, gonna heal up his pack a little bit. But yeah, tough times for the Axis right now. Okay, does pick up a 6th P green, so makes it a little bit more tolerable. Looks like the Weasel's been using signal layer as well. He's getting the boosted resources from this. This is a bit risky for the Panzerjager 250. Without the Comet half-track, so we'll just mount to the quad. Heavy barrels. Amplifying things. And here comes a Chaffee. And there goes both the 250s. Didn't take long. Decent use of the tear gas. Got some extra damage on the Chaffee. And there's no repairs at the moment for WordBearers as well. No engineers, at least. There's a repair station. Did go for mechanized support center. There were quite a few mines over here from Stephen.
Territory sector lost. Sector now under enemy control.
He's got some P-Greens right on top of the power drop day T-gun. This does not look good for Ziggity. T-gun coming up the middle. Big bundle. Did a little bit of friendly fire with that one, and the pack misses its first shot. Union's able to get the deker off. Oh, but this time, the reaction time's not quite as sharp for Ziggity. Does go down to the second shot. Stephen trying to kill this, but he loses vision on it. Can't get the final shot off. Both allies now sieging. Big rifle nade from the Pathfinders. Looks like the smoke might be hiding the machine gun though, so it backfired a little bit. Maybe they could pick it up though.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Chaffee using its machine gun here. It's actually pretty decent. Kind of similar to a Stug with the machine gun upgrade, its performance. Stug G, not D, of course. Okay, Jericho trumpet up for Stephen. But it's not enough. Pep does go down. But so does a machine gun actually. So they're going to get one back here. It's bad trade though. Definitely would prefer to have MG42 over the M1919. There's a mistake though from WordBearers coming back through the middle of the map. As Jaegers might get another volley off here. Smoke shell. That just allowed the snare to come off anyway. Sloppy stuff. Should have gone around this way. Guessing he just drove up here, then did like a big reverse order to the repair station instead of manually giving a reverse order elsewhere.
Anti-tech interrogation underway.
Weasel dies all the way back here. But the Allies have had dominant map control for quite a long period. So in spite of those losses, still looking pretty strong for them. We've got Tank Depot coming in for both US players. And Ziggity especially, pretty close to a medium tank now. It's going to be a pretty fast one as well. Oh boy, what was the scout doing that far up the map? Going for a really deep decapture, but it cost them the squad on retreat.
Enemy positions revealed.
Okay, just coming out here, doing the interrogations, boosting a vet on his grenadiers.
Enemy intelligence secured.
Getting some reinforcements from his teammate's truck as well. They have left their fuel exposed though again, the Axis, but they can push on to the Allied fuel, and attacking the Allied fuel is actually more valuable to them because they can clear off the +3 from signal layer. And the Weasel's dead now, so the Allies can't re-engage that.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Oh, 250 just skating out of there. Paratrooper's lucky as well, don't drop a single model. The LEIG from Kano's doing really nice damage. KMG goes down. Looks like Ziggity gonna get away with it. Gonna hold on to it. Slightly misplaced that retreat grenade. Decent idea though.
Initializing interrogation. Intelligence gathered.
And the Axis repel their attack, but they didn't get the decap down here. They kind of brought all the units into the middle. So this is still getting +3 fuel. WordBearers making a very strange choice. Detect tank depot. And then he's deciding to go for advanced logistics now. It just doesn't make any sense.
Commandant, territory sector lost. Initializing interrogation. Enemy position.
Gotta do one or the other, you know? Focus on your infantry or focus on the tanks. If you're gonna tank depot, build a tank. Otherwise you could have just got that upgrade like 2 minutes earlier. More than that. About 5 minutes earlier. Okay, nice merging skills there from Stephen.
The enemy has revealed their secrets.
Man, that's really unfortunate about that grenade launcher. Here is the Sherman. Panzer 3 here, ready to meet it. Pack's a little bit further away. One's in a nice position though. Ooh, looks like he just moved it forwards though and reset up. Panzerjager gets wiped. A little bit risky. I think maybe he gave it a right-click command. Didn't hit stop. Oh boy, and this med truck's rolling into danger. Luckily though, it's got the extra health now. After the patch, and it just survives.
We have command points.
That was a very close call.
Victory point is under enemy
Panzer
control.
4, meanwhile. Stephen. No super bazookas yet.
Arc deployed.
Backing up for some healing. Okay, no, doesn't have
Territory lost.
his tier 2 upgrade yet. Alright, Panzer 4 on the top side. There are quite a few mines down from Ziggity though. Don't think he's got his pies upgraded with sweepers either.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Hasn't really needed sweepers until now though. Oh! Ziggity wasn't watching.
Have been relinquished to us.
Takes a nasty grenade in return. Rebuild on the Pathfinder is interesting. Pretty much there for another tank. Maybe he just really wants the site.
Initializing interrogation. Enemy intelligence secured.
This P-Green's doing really well for Stephen. Yeah, without combat half-tracks, the machine gun just does so much damage. To the 250. Ends up going down there.
Interrogation underway.
Some Stormtrooping in the middle for Stephen. This just does alright. Ziggity loses the machine gun down here, bringing the AT gun around the corner. This is extremely dangerous. Both palm greens right on top of it. I get the kill.
Initializing interrogation.
Does not. And the palm greens stop chasing. There's an easy decro over there. So both players may be letting some opportunities go. Peter's got pretty deep. Maybe did an interrogation up there. I think if you're Stephen, I would probably consider going Brombeer first if you already got double AT guns to defend it. The earlier the better on the Brumbier, and it feels like it can bleed the enemy so much more effectively. But maybe he plans to just use the King Tiger for that. It looks like he's storing up his command points. Nope. Okay, he's locked into the V1, so the King Tiger's still a long way off. Okay, Panzer 3's starting to accumulate for Kano. Still hasn't gone for the second upgrade on them yet, though. Don't really want to be using your palm greens for repairs. They just don't repair that quickly, and they are a very valuable squad for combat. Jericho trumpets up for Stephen. No AA in this match. After that quad went down. Okay, upgun on the Shermans. Gets caught mid-interrogate. Stephen a little bit slow to react there. Doesn't take much to lose a Pyro though. Oops, the Vet 1 on P-Greens. Oh, the SSFs are so clumped up before it lands a nasty hit on them, but people has got to be careful. Even up here, the Shermans could have rotated on them. So they're going back down to assist his teammate. That's the Panzer 3s. Here they come, backed up by the bazooka. Oh boy, AT guns over here. This could be trouble. Spinning around. Oh no. Ziggity in some trouble here, but both his tanks alive on a pixel. The rocket run takes down one. He's still got both of his alive. And this AT gun didn't rotate. Here comes now a little bit further up, but I think the Sherman's going to get away. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, you want to be trying to focus down one target at a time if you're Kano. So you're getting both tanks to one shot. Which means you're taking so much more damage in return when both tanks are still alive. Slight mistake not pushing up further with that AT gun again. Missed a kill shot opportunity. Could have been worse though. Could have lost both Panzer 3s to that rocket run.
Pioneers standing by.
So really going for a lot of armory upgrades. I mean, MSC upgrades. Is there a wreck down here? Is 250 wreck. Okay, yeah, in the Panzer 3 wreck, so there's a bit of salvage potential. Stephen using phosphorus to block vision. He's got to be careful repairing in combat. Still no super bazookas for WordBearers.
Victory point lost. The enemy have taken our territory.
Okay, double AT guns online now for Kano.
They have the tactical advantage. We must make a stand.
Looks like Stephen just sticking with the Panzer IVs. He's got enough saved up for a V1 now. That could be interesting. 2 whiz-bangs from WordBearers, huh? Into the Hellcat next.
Commandant, we have surplus munitions to spend.
I think if you're going to be using SSFs for anti-tank. You do kind of need the super bazookas upgrade on them. These guys should be able to crawl in to get a grenade off. MG retreats just in time though, because they're so expensive reinforced. If you're not doing maximum damage with them, this means the equation doesn't really work in your favor. WordBearers bring in his anti-infantry loiter, and that does massive damage to the P-Greens. V-Win looks like WordBearers is aware of it. Oh, he just got out of there in time with that whiz bang. Wow. Out the back now. Still got the sight and the Jericho trumpets running, but surprise, surprise. It's the Sherman from the other side. Butterfly bombs right in the thick of things, though. That could be problematic. This range was banging. Okay, just sitting in the butterfly bombs. Oh boy, bunch of tanks super low. I don't know if the Axis are aware of this though, so I don't think they have sight of those explosions. They probably have sight though if the mines get detected and these guys shoot at them. So maybe this is an opportunity for Stephen to push up. His AT guns are quite far away though. That's the main problem. He's interrogating. He's going to do some detection with that, and this Sherman reveals itself. T-gun's pushed up, but not far enough, so I don't think... Okay, he's just using it to kill this AT gun. Everything's going to survive and repair up. So this Sherman going in deep. With its Vet 1 active.
V1 rocket primed and ready for launch. Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Don't think I've seen that Hellcat get into any fights yet. Late flak feeling for Kano. Take down, you know, both the recon plane and the anti-infantry loiter, so fair enough. I think sometimes if you're up against like one, might not be worth the dedicated anti-air, but against two, it's probably a fair choice. Do wonder if like it's too far back where it is though after the range changes. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Getting a roll on here. Oh, Palmgren got a grenade off. And Sherman looks like it's in big trouble. Good use of smoke though. Oh, and the wreckage blocking the attack ground attempts. P3 takes a walloping. Oh no, it doesn't survive. The T-gun had to dodge away from the rockets. E3 down. Looking pretty good for the Allies right now. They're getting a lot of important kills. Stephen sticking with the Panzer IVs. I do think the King Tiger is a pretty good option though. I think it would have been better for him if after his first Panzer IV he went straight for the King Tiger. Still going for the V1, but alright. Still feel the impact of those heavy barrels on these Shermans now. They're chewing through infantry. Oh! Panzer IV may be a little bit overconfident. The Hellcat reveals itself and the Panzer IV is dead. So far, the AT gun positioning of Stephen's been a little bit off. Too far back. Hasn't really been getting clutch kills with his packs.
We have 300 points remaining.
He's about to get overrun in the middle of the map. Jericho Trumpet slowing things down a little bit. He truck forgotten about by Kano.
Victory point lost. Interrogation underway. Enemy positions revealed.
Armored reserves. I think Kano's stalling up for the Tiger. I'm pretty close to it as well. Do have to worry about that rocket run though. That is always the big equalizer. Can kill those heavy tanks very, very quickly. Especially if it goes on the rear armor. Okay, that could be the end of the Hellcat right there. Yep. A little bit reckless from WordBearers. Butterfly bomb still having an impact. See Stephen getting close enough to nullify the defensive bonuses of suppression.
Point is under enemy control.
In full advantage. There's a lot of 76mm Shermans now.
One of our mortars has been destroyed.
Stephen's packs coming into position here.
Our frontline pioneers are
Rest
dead.
in peace, Pios.
The venerable King Tiger is standing by for deployment.
Triple Bazooka Paras chasing him down, but again, those butterfly bombs, wow. Smoking out the pack. The phosphorus down there as well. Stephen just sitting here with his Panzer IV. Could go badly wrong for him. Smoke seems to be causing some confusion though. His teammates AT guns fend them off. Oh, double snares. Yes. That's engine damage.
Get yourselves patched up.
How much does the DAC Tiger cost these days? I haven't built it yet in this patch.
We are receiving a
Oh, bounce on the attack round. Oh man, that's a lucky escape for Ziggity.
King Tiger deploying.
Give us a target. Need us?
Enemy forces have captured a victory point. Our adversaries. The enemy holds all
Okay, big
victory
Sherman train rolling through the middle of the map. Steven's got his King Tiger out now. Gotta Make sure he doesn't lose too much in the meantime. Before's getting chased. Oh, really good use of the phosphorus on the pack. Here we go, the greens. Here comes the King Tiger though. This could backfire. Got the flak feeling there in AA mode. Just a grazing hit from the KT with that first shot. Stephen trying to turn the tables here. Look for the Sherman kill. Doesn't want to expose his rear though. Sherman's going to survive. What about the Panzer IV? Not so lucky. Okay, Hellcat does go down in the middle though to the DAC Tiger. Sherman, I think, is a little bit lucky to escape. Oh boy, Ziggity made the same mistake again. He's coming back through the middle. Was it him? No. Maybe it was WordBearers. Came back through the middle. Just right-clicking on the repair station area instead of giving a manual order to go around the top. So Sherman does eventually go down. This guy's been flying across the front of the screen there. And it's very hard to sit in front of a Tiger or a King Tiger. The amount of damage they do to infantry is kind of insane. Example number 1. That was like a full health AT gun. Just one tapped. So it looks like more Hellcats are going to be the order from the Allies, and need to save up for that rocket run. Flak feeling out the back though, has been climbing in vet, has been doing its job, shooting down the planes. I'd say that's even more important now that they've got the 2 Tigers. They don't want the Allies to have a side advantage. So, you know, with the Hellcats getting 5 more range now while stationary, they might be able to get a shot off, especially on the King Tiger. Not get shot in return. Okay, there goes the P-Greens. Okay, rockets coming through from Ziggity. But fast reactions from Kano. Doesn't take a lick of damage from them. Okay, Allies coming down from the top side with all their tanks. Smoking out the AT guns. That's smart stuff. Tiger bouncing a lot of shots. They're going on the sidearm, but not quite on the rear. Oh, I don't know if the phosphorus was helping or hurting the Allies here. They're having to use attack ground a lot. The King Tiger does go down, but that was a heavy cost to pay for the kill. I don't think that was worthwhile overall, right? That was so painful. But sometimes it still feels like a win. Like the King Tiger's on the field. It's just like, damn, I just cannot win. Sherman on hold fire, trying to disappear into the fog. And does. Stephen trying to use his mortar to go for the VP capture. VP is actually pretty close right now. Seems like the flak feeling took a pretty long time to shoot down that anti-infantry loiter though, huh? Felt like it came through for quite a few passes before it went down.
Tiger is waiting deployment.
Well. Yeah, I don't think that was really worthwhile, that attack from the Allies. I think the problem was when Ziggity came back in from this side, so many of the shots were landing on the King Tiger's like rear side still, not on the rear. So they weren't doing bonus damage and they're still bouncing off its very high armor. Just slowed down the kill tremendously. Butterfly bomb coming down. Sweepers up here though, taking care of them, and there's the salvage. Jericho Trumpet sees that happening. Is this the time to bring in the AT guns, maybe kill off the wrecks? Don't want all that juice going towards the allies. Yeah, Bazookas better get out of there. Well, the Tiger shoots again. It's a good choice. I think Stephen's saving up for another King Tiger at this stage. So Kano went for smoke on his Tiger. Might come in handy. Okay, a bit of smoke covering the exit of the Stoss.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Schumann rolling its way down. A lot of bazookas now for WordBearers. He's gone for super bazooka upgrade as well.
Secured the advantage. 100 points left.
Tigers are pretty much designed to eat up bazooka teams though. They apply so much bleed. Oh, that's enough for engine crit. Doesn't have any repairs nearby, so that Sherman's going to be out of action for some time. Coming in, going for the AA, I think.
Stuka pilots are ready to terrorize enemy forces.
Don't think Kano's noticed this yet. Does have smoke. That's probably going to die. Oh, Stephen with the clutch smoke. Oh, and the attack round misses. What a player. Great teamwork there. Meanwhile, Bazooka got wiped, I'm guessing, to the Tiger. It's just a bad equation. Trying to fight bazookas against the Tiger just never works in your favor. Survival training. So it's got the extra health as well, but still getting just minced up by the Tiger's main gun. Yeah, time to go. Oh! S-mines there, nearly getting the squad wipe. Need to hang in there for another shot.
Sector overrun.
Oh, wow, that Schumann nearly died, huh?
King Tiger deploying.
Alright, there's Stephen's KT. He's just waiting for the cooldown, and now it's ready to go. So this is go time for the Axis. The Allies are falling behind on VPs right now. WordBearers making a mistake just trying to rely on bazookas. Can't really get it done against the Tigers with bazookas. Panzer IVs, sure, but Tigers, no. Maybe if you're playing advanced infantry. Just sprint around. Alright, so the loiter's up in the air. Still do have the flak feeling, and it's going to work on them now. So Kano trying to squeeze in another Panzer III to his composition. Can't quite afford it though. This Tiger's just blasting away. Applying so much bleed to WordBearers, he just cannot save up any manpower at the moment. Tiger's got 16 kills so far. It's just taking almost no damage. You know, it doesn't even have auto repair, and this bazooka's just bouncing like crazy.
Initializing interrogation. Enemy intelligence secured. Interrogation
Okay,
underway.
Tiger a little bit isolated down here.
Positions revealed.
Rocket run coming in on the rear. And this time Kano doesn't do a good job dodging it. Tiger goes down. Alright, that's a big play from Ziggity. Oh. Everything's still alive. Kano's a little bit low on munitions. Maybe he couldn't afford a snare there. Meanwhile, the King Tiger pushing through the middle of the map just blasts the pack alley away. But all the tanks did survive for Ziggity. That's really important. That's what you need. The extra bit of help from something like marked vehicle or a rocket run. Something to help take down the Tiger a little bit faster. Otherwise they're just too tough to crack.
Stuka pilots are ready
Oh,
to
looks like the
terrorize enemy
repair station got decapped. It's no longer active anywhere. It's bad news for the repairs of these tanks for Ziggity. I think he's relying on that. He's building another engineer right now.
Now is the time for action. The
So
enemy has
Kano
only
stalling
50
up for
left.
another Tiger. This is something the bazooka can perform very well against. Panzer 3! Kano, where's the smoke, son? Why did you get smoke and you didn't use it? Oh no. Almost no chance they would have died if you just smoked there.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Okay, fresh run of butterfly bombs down. But for the Axis, will they lose the game before the Tiger arrives? Right now, the Allies, the ones on the lower amount of VPs, but the Tiger kill was a big deal. Okay, another Hellcat coming in for WordBearers. I suppose army sizes, WordBearers is still very far behind. Still paying the price from all that Tiger bleed. Oh, lucky bounce. Does Ziggity have... Yeah, he's got the improvised armor. Ooh. I think most cases that Sherm would have gone down there, but the improvised armor may be saving the day.
We have 100
It's where
points
maybe the PAX Vet 1 could have come in clutch, but these things happen. Oh boy, bit of a stutter step there from the Hellcat. I think a misclick.
left. Intelligence gathered.
Look at the rate of fire on those Vet 3 AT guns. What can you do about that? WordBearers now back down to just this single Hellcat. That's a big problem. Because there's about to be a second Tiger on the field.
Interrogation underway. Enemy intelligence secured.
Okay, the repair station's back up and running though.
How close they were. The enemy has only 10
Okay, this
points
is a
left.
bit dicey from Kano. 2 palm greens nearly going down.
Commandant, the day is yours.
Oh, there we go. The Allies lost. Okay, well, Didn't really go out with a bang, that one, but just steady control from the Axis. I think the ultimate problem was WordBearers trying to use bazookas against the Tiger. As we saw, he just ended up bleeding an insane amount of manpower and really couldn't build his army back into the game after that. Just too tough. Even with super bazookas and survival training for extra 10 health on all your squads, it just doesn't really work. The Tiger's armor is too strong. It applies too much bleed. And yeah, I think it was looking okay for the Allies, but that kill on the King Tiger was just a little bit too expensive. They did a pretty good job like smoking off the AT guns, maybe nullifying them, but the Sherman's just bouncing too often. And just, I mean, what looked like a good engagement at the start just kind of went sideways. Ended up being a bad trade. But yeah, AT gun positioning from Stephen was okay. Could have been a little bit better. Yeah, nice rocket run to kill that Tiger. Just about, you know, got the Allies back into the game, but not quite enough. GG. Well, anyway, guys, a wrap on that. If you like, again, be cast by me. Details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.